Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jay Larone. Um, you guys, please go ahead and hit that like button while you're coming in. Subscribe and also share this video out. I know it's been a minute, since I've been on. I've been taking care of some business. I got a kid that's graduating high school, so I've been out taking care of a little business, doing that. Graduation just around the corner, so we've been doing some, um, senior stuff, basically, ceremonies and awards and stuff like that. So but yeah, so I'm back. I got this video, man. It's about this guy's it's a paternity fraud, right? Man has been paying child support for a child that's not his. He discovered this. Well, he already knew. He was just wondering why he was being charged up with the child support, right? The courts didn't want to hear what he had to say. He had to go out and get a DNA test on his own because the courts weren't going to do it. You know what I mean? So they had been, he's got his driver's license suspended and stuff like that, spent time in jail. And when he told the courts that the child wasn't his, he's wondering why he's had to pay child support. The courts was like, well, we're not here for that. They just wanted the money. So he had to go get his own paternity test done, DNA test done, to show that the child wasn't his. And and the courts basically frowned on him for doing his own DNA test, right? You know what I'm saying? That is, that's crazy. That lets you know these courts, man, all they want is the money. They don't care about you as a man or nothing. They just want your money, right? That's what it's showing. So you guys, let me go ahead and load this video up. We're gonna take a look at it because this is ridiculous. Now this is Memphis, right? Shelby County. This happened back in 2013. So this is an old video. It's about 10 years old. But the fact that it happened in 2013 and it's still happening now, you see what I mean? And he talks about in 2009 was when he went and got the paternity test, right? Showing that he wasn't the father in 2009. So 4 years after that, he was still being charged with child support after he proved that he wasn't the father. So let's go ahead and take a look at this video, man. And let's take a look at this BS real quick. This is stupid.
Now to at 10, News Channel 3 getting to the bottom of a burning question one Memphis man has been trying to answer for years. Why is Shelby County Juvenile Court forcing him to pay for a child that is not biologically his? What's even more unusual, he says the judges at Juvenile Court have an idea who the real father is.
Yet they're still demanding he pay up. Now he's turning to On Your Side investigator Stephanie Skurlock for help.
Talk show TV makes millions off the catchphrase, "You are not the father." But the reality in Memphis is just because you're not the daddy doesn't mean Shelby County Juvenile Court won't make you pay.
I was down there in handcuffs and chains.
Over the years, Edward Bowdery had his driver's license stripped and once even found himself in handcuffs over child support payments for a child that's not his.
I would hate to see somebody else go through the same thing. I've been going through this. Headaches.
This mound of paperwork shows a juvenile court judge ordered him to pay child support even before the birth.
I didn't do a voluntary acknowledgement. I didn't sign the birth certificate. All I knew is we legitimated the child in your name.
Bowdery asked several judges during...
Now you hear what he said? He never legitimized the birth, right? So he never said that he was the father. He never signed any paperwork. But yet they put him down as the father. Now, he never said that he never slept with the young lady. You know what I mean? The woman. He never said that he never slept with her. So you can assume, safe to assume that they did sleep together, right? But still, the child wasn't his. You know what I'm saying? So, just put that out there. He never said that he didn't sleep with her. So possibility he did sleep with the woman, but again, he can prove that the child is not his, right?
several hearings for a DNA test, but no judge ordered one.
I said, how did I even get put on child support? And I never said this was my child. And they said, again, this is not what we're here for.
In 2009.
And you hear that? Let's go back and listen to that again.
said this was my child, and they
For a DNA test, but no judge ordered one.
I said, how did I even get put on child
No
support?
judge.
And
No judge ordered a DNA test. Ain't that something? No judge ordered the DNA test.
acknowledgement. I didn't sign the birth certificate. All I know is we legitimated the child in your name.
Bowery asked several judges during several hearings for a DNA test, but no judge ordered one.
I said, how did I even get put on child support? And I never said this was my child. And they said, again, this is not what we're here for.
In 2009, he took the child himself to get a DNA test and found the son he'd supported for years was not biologically his.
2009. He had to go. I told you in 2009 he had to go get a test on his own to find out the child wasn't his. Now listen to what the court say. Look at what the court do now, because the courts wasn't even trying to do a DNA test, but he had to go get his own, and then the courts try to listen to what the court do. The court basically try to shame him. Watch, it's gonna be something you gonna hear about it later. The courts try to shame this guy for going and getting a DNA test.
He took the documentation to court. The judge wouldn't accept it, but ordered a new DNA test done that showed the same results. Probability of paternity, 0%.
They never did do what they were originally supposed to do, which was give me the opportunity to take a DNA test.
They don't care.
I was
They want
just
that money.
a voice not being heard. So I guess I needed a choir.
Juvenile court magistrate Nancy Kessler agreed in October to allow Bowery to disestablish paternity, but only after, he says, she admonished him for taking it this far.
See, they shame him.
That, well, I find it very distasteful that you're bastardizing a child.
The judge stopped the child support.
You hear that? You hear that? They made it seem like it's his fault that he's bastardizing the child, right? The child ain't even his. Never was. But they're gonna, you know, put it on him or try to shame him. You know what I mean? Saying, well, how dare you, you know, bastardize this child? And the child ain't even here. Imagine that. Imagine you prove, it's like the courts was mad because he went and got a DNA test and it proved that he wasn't the father. So now the courts are saying, you know, how dare you bastardize this child? Why not just say you the father and pay the money? That's basically what they're saying. They rather you pay than prove that you're not the father. Some bull. This is straight bull. All right, let's keep it moving. But yeah, this is some straight bull. Imagine that.
Going forward, but Bowery still has to pay $460 a month to the mother in back pay. He doesn't believe he should have to pay anything.
Whoa. So now that he's proven that he's not the father, he still has to pay money in back child support. Y'all, this doesn't make any sense at all. It's like like I said, these courts are not for you. They don't care. They do not care. Listen to this. He proved that he wasn't the father, but now he has to still pay child support.
I find it very distasteful
Back child
that
support.
you're bastardizing a child.
The judge stopped the child support going forward, but Bowery still has to pay $460 a month to the mother in back pay. He doesn't believe he should have to pay anything. In fact, he believes someone
$460 a month in back child support for a child that he's proven is not his. And then when the court did a DNA test, the court saw that the child ain't his. But yet he still has to pay $460 a month in back child support. Man, you gotta be kidding me.
owes him money, the $30,000 he's already paid.
$30,000.
Administrators at
He's
juvenile
paid.
court denied our request for an interview on this case, saying it's not appropriate to comment about rulings.
What are the chances of him getting his money back?
It is very unusual and very.
Now that's funny. The court don't want to talk about it, but I guarantee you, if the court would have found out that he was the father and owed all this money, they'd be willing to talk about it. But now that they see that he's not the father and they're trying to make him steady pay back child support, oh, now they don't want to talk about it, right? They don't want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? Because if he was the father and owed back child support, oh, oh, come on in. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? They would welcome them with open arms to talk about it.
Very infrequent.
Family lawyer Miles Mason says in a similar case, the Tennessee Supreme Court ruled a man in Middle Tennessee could sue his ex-wife for fraud. He got a $100,000 judgment.
There was a very large judgment awarded against the mother, but I doubt it would be likely that they would be able to collect in most cases.
No,
This
they won't.
bill is simple, that a person who is proven not to be the
Yeah, that was just that's very seldom that they would award it to where the woman has to pay back money. Like the lawyer just said, it doesn't happen often. You might have to go through a lot. You might have to spend a lot of money even to get that, judgment. You know what I'm saying?
biological father.
State Representative G.A. Hardaway says he's heard from a number of fathers in his district who were like Bowdery. He introduced a bill letting them file civil lawsuits against the biological fathers, but it never made it out of committee.
To a degree, justice needs to be served. I think it needs to be a totally different, a new law or something.
The question many people might ask, why is Bowdery still paying back pay to the child's mother? Well, we're told by law, the new judge he's dealing with can't undo another judge's ruling. For the On Your Side investigators, Stephanie Skurlock, WREG News.
So one judge can't undo another, even though it's wrong, right? Even though it's wrong, even though they can definitely see that they were in the wrong, right? They can see that they were in the wrong. But the judge don't want to undo the ruling, even though the previous judge was wrong. Ain't that man? That's straight bull. That's bull. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine all these years you're paying child support for a child that's not yours. The court wouldn't even do a paternity test until he did one to prove that he wasn't the father. Now, once they saw that he did that and they saw that he wasn't the father, they felt like they had to go and do a paternity test. So I guess they were saying he lying. You know what I mean? So the courts basically did another DNA test because they thought, well, maybe something went wrong. Well, maybe let us do a DNA test and we can prove that, maybe he lying. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe the DNA test came back inconclusive or it was wrong or something. But as you see, when they did the DNA test, it came back 0% possibility that he's the father, right? So now the courts are mad. Then they want to try to shame him and say that he's bastardizing the child. How is he bastardizing a child that's not his, right? But no, we're not gonna blame the woman. We're not gonna say nothing to the woman. It's all the guy's fault, right? We're gonna shame him. We're gonna, how dare you bastardize this child? How dare you prove that you're not the father? Why not just pay the $460 every month? Oh, by the way, you still got to pay this back child support too. Even though you ain't got to pay going forward, you still got to pay this back child support of $460 a month. Even though you've already paid $30,000, but he ain't getting that back. But he still got to pay $460 a month in back child support. Get the fuck out of here! Really? Does that make any sense at all? But hey, you guys, I'm just bringing some awareness to this. This doesn't make any sense. There's a lot more of this going on out there. I feel sorry for this brother. Like I said, this was in 2013. You know what I mean? When this news clip aired, it was back in 2013. So it's been 10 years. This stuff's still going on, man. This is a shame. I hate it. So you guys, it's like you're getting blamed for having sex with somebody, because this guy never said that he didn't have sex with her. You know what I mean? He never said that he didn't. So you can pretty much say he never said he didn't know the woman. He just said that the child wasn't his. So more than likely, this was a woman that he was dealing with, that he was having sex with. She got pregnant, you know what I mean? And put the baby on him. Because he said he never legitimized it, right? He never signed any papers saying that he was the father. He never said that he didn't sleep with her. He just said he never signed any papers saying he was the father. You know what I mean? And he proved that he wasn't. So even if he was having sex with her, there's no reason to penalize this guy for having sex. You know what I mean? It's like now, even if you have sex with a woman, you can get in trouble just for having sex. If she comes up pregnant, she can just say that the child is yours. So that means she was sleeping with another person. She probably didn't know who it was, or maybe she did have a clue of who the father was. But she decided to put it on this brother because it seems like this brother has his shit together. You know what I mean? So like earlier, the reporter stated that the courts knew. They said it earlier. The courts knew who the father was, or they had an idea. The court had an idea who the baby daddy was, but yet they still was gonna make this guy pay for it, right? It's corrupt. It is definitely corrupt. So you guys be careful out there, man. I'm just telling you, you know, use a condom. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta be careful of who you sleep with now, because you can just sleep with a woman and she can turn around, sleep with somebody else, get pregnant, and then blame it on you. So now as men, we're getting penalized for just sleeping with somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful now of who you sleep with, because you never know. You know, a year or two later, you getting papers saying you owe back child support for a child that's not even yours. You know what I'm saying? So all I can say, fellas, wrap it up. Use a condom, but use your condom. Don't take a condom from no woman. If a woman, if you finna have sex, if you're having sex, always use your condoms, because she can easily punch a hole in it, right? All it takes is a little needle, a little pin, a little needle, and put a hole in the condom. And you won't know, right? You know what I'm saying? Pay attention. Pay attention. That's why I use your condoms. Don't be going raw dog up in these women, man. And don't accept the condom that the woman gave you. If she brings her condom, say, hey, you know, I got my own. Make sure you got your own. Stock up. Do what you got to do. Stock up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, better be safe than sorry. You know what I'm saying? Because these women, as it's being proven, like I said, this was a video from 10 years ago. They will put a child on you. They will put a baby on you. They have no problem with doing it. And the system, the courts, they will honor it. They don't care. The courts don't care, right? Nothing's going to happen to the woman. They will protect the women. The woman can sit up and lie and say you the father, knowing that you're not, and nothing happens to the woman. So you guys be careful, man. Wrap it up. That's all I gotta say. Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. And just, it's like now you just don't know. You just don't know. You can get in trouble just for having sex with a woman. You know what I mean? Just because you know her and you had sex with her, she can put a baby on you that's not yours, and now you're responsible for it, because the courts don't care if you're the father or not. They just want that money. That's all it is. They want that money. But you guys, boy, Jay Larone, I'm going to be dropping some more videos, man. Y'all tell me what you think about this one. Leave some comments down below. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll holler at you guys in the next one. Y'all, please be good to yourself. By all means, let's be good to one another. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.